it's time to talk it up and forget all the fuss. And if it's not me, I'll have to understand, and I'll be out your way. No drama involved, but if you feel it's me, if you feel I'm the one, you're gonna need to make a way for me to see. But as for me, you're the one, and in my heart, time will come till the end. I'ma always be right by your side. But as for me, you're the one, and in my heart, time will come till the end. I'ma always be right by your side. I know you're the one. I know our time will come. I feel you in my heart. I see you in my dreams. I keep you in my prayers. I think it's time you admit that I'm the only one for you.
Trust me, babe, cause I know your heart, and I know this is what you're meant to do. You have pure intentions, what is the issue? So just open up and let me see inside. Will come To the end, I'ma always be right by your side. I know we can make it, baby. Take a chance on me. Let me show you good times, baby. Take a chance on us. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I can sing. Don't play with me. But anyway, Karibuni sa family. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Good evening, good afternoon from my end. Good evening from my end. Good afternoon to you guys. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Hope your Friday is fantastic so far. I hope your week has been fantastic as well. I'm wishing you guys a beautiful weekend ahead of you. But of course, Karibuni sana to the last show of the week, the last show of the month of March. I hope you guys are doing great once again. And of course, it's been an amazing one. I can't wait to see what April holds at stake for us. Shout out to you, K. Williams. I see you. Happy Friday to you too. And I also see you saying, I can. I won't even read. I cannot. I can. I can. That's on period. Okay. And of course, Karibu Sana. John Mosquito also see you. You're saying that I'll see you on TikTok in about 10 minutes, just turning into Maria and Setu for a bit. No problem. I appreciate you guys for showing love and support on both ends and also on both the studios that is in Uganda and also right here in the 254. Karibuni sana once again. Today our conversation shall be focused on the French lawmakers. It seems like the French today has been our major focus today. On the Pan-African Blue Show, we did speak about the bill that they want to pass that should actually stop discrimination of hair and all that, despite the color, despite the texture, despite the style. That is what France wants to do. But we can see that today, actually what is happening, rather a major conversation for today, shall be going back to a little bit of history, see if we can find any articles deeper to what we shall be talking about today, where the French lawmakers are condemning the bloody murderers protest that was held in 1961 by the Algerians. And I don't know about this. This is actually some new history to me, and I shall be going down the trail to see what did happen, where we had 12,000 Algerians who were arrested and dozens were killed, and their bodies thrown into the Sinai River, yeah? If I'm pronouncing that correctly. Is it Sinai? It's supposed to be Sinai. Yeah, Sinai River. So we shall be talking about that, and I see that President Macron has acknowledged that did acknowledge in 2021 the 60th anniversary of the Massacre, but who has been held accountable? Because this is the same history. We are connecting back to what is happening in the African continent, and it is super crazy. So we shall be talking about that as our major conversation of the day. We shall also be talking about what is happening in South Africa, as we see that South Africa actually has so many companies that are worsening the pollution, rather the condition of air in South Africa, and they are claiming that this is actually one among South Africa is one amongst many world's worst air pollution sites. And I don't think it's just South Africa. I feel like it's the whole African continent as well. We shall also be talking about Mali and Russia Wagner, where in Mali, the Russian Wagners are being accused of killing civilians. And we've been talking about the positive results that Russia has been helping, or rather doing, in helping Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali acquire, and so much more. And we can see that the mainstream media, or rather the people who control the information, are here telling us lies that they are there killing civilians. Also, on our topic of today, we shall be talking about Haiti. It's also among the conversation we shall be having today, where we can see there's actually a high percentage rise in sexual violence, and this is amongst women. And we've seen for the past few months and weeks, the cases of gangs has really risen super high. It is uncontrollable. We saw the Haitian prime minister resigning from his seat because of him being threatened to resign from his seat, and he did. And we've seen Kenya saying that it's still going to deploy its troops there no matter what happens. So it is on, and it is happening, and that is what we have aligned for you today. And also I'll be sharing a video later which shall be discussing about transgender womb transplants and child sex doll for pedophiles. There's a video I tried to share some time back, and I think I shared with you guys on the chat, but I tried finding this video again. I couldn't see it, which was discussing much deeper about pedophiles acknowledging dolls, for sex and all that. It is super crazy. So karibuni sana, that is our major conversation, rather the conversation we shall be having today. And also, as we get started, I want to start by sharing what is happening coming from Senegal and Niger. And we know that this week, rather this past Sunday, Senegal did hold its election, and we have already the youngest politician. I don't know if you'd call him a leader, because with what I'm about to share, we should call him a leader if he accepts the call. But for now, we can call him a politician, because we don't know if he was selected by the people truly, or if he was selected by the system that wants him to be there to perform whatever he's supposed to be doing. So it is quite a confusing moment on this one, but it also comes in a positive way to see that Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso are seeing what is happening. We have Senegal's, or rather Africa's youngest politician right now, who goes by the name Diomaye Faye. His name is so hard to pronounce, and he's being called out by the Niger junta to come and join their group. That is what they have been forming in different angles. They're calling him to come and join the group that is supposed to be tackling the jihadists, and also them. We know that they did try to create, or rather they're trying to form their own currency, or start a currency of their own. So that is what is happening, and I want to start with that. But we have Keith in the building.
Good. How about that? That's good. Sati-san, with their own currency. You mean they're not trying to join BRICS? What? Not the BRICS?
They're not joining BRICS. I was trying to find an article under that information. I don't know where this brother found the article, because personally I tried looking for the article. I couldn't see it, but it comes in a video, so I want to share it because he has the article himself. Personally, I tried looking, I couldn't see it. So let the brother explain much better, where we can see the Niger junta calling out on the Senegal current selected leader. We don't
know me by heart. I appreciate you. You have a blessed one now.
Keith, can you mute your mic?
Okay, Toby, calm down. Stop being an irritated African woman.
No, you can just do that. You can't just do that and call me an irritated African woman. Crazy. But anyway, let me share this video very quickly as we get to continue. Shout out to you on TikTok. I can't see your name, but shout out to you. Thank you so much for tapping the screen. I don't know why you don't have a name and what. Anyway, hi, and I hope you are doing great. So let me share this very quickly as we get to continue. I don't like this guy personally. I'm not gonna cap. I don't like this brother, because sometimes he's always asking some very illiterate and rhetorical questions, but I'm just gonna pay attention because it comes with something I couldn't find myself.
Peace and love, peace and Pan Africanism. Greetings to all kings and queens in the continent and those who are in the diaspora. This is the president-elect of Senegal after visiting the outgoing President Macky Sall.
Wait, did you guys know that Senegal current president has 2 wives? I mean, this takes me back to Jomo Kenyatta. Is I think the only president who I know in Africa that had a couple of wives, but I didn't know. This is something very surprising. A whole 44-year-old, has 2 wives. I hope he's gonna maintain them. Of course, being a president is going to, but this is another promotion of polygamy, which I don't support personally. I don't.
Jomo had like 4 or 5 wives. He ain't had no two. He had
Yeah,
like four. He had like 4 or 5. I think it was
yeah.
like 5. Was it 5 or 6? And they made a white woman. They had him a young woman. He's like 75, like 70s old with a 19-year-old kid. Nasty ass nigga.
I think 4 or 3, if I'm not wrong. 4 or 3. If I'm not. Let me
Nah,
see.
about 4 or 5.
Okay, let me see as we continue with this one.
Nasty ass.
According to the statement of the president-elect of Senegal, Mr. Faye, about pursuing the leaders of Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso to change their decisions to withdraw from ECOWAS. Niger's President Abdraman Chan has sent a message congratulating him on his election and promising new trends for Union of Sahel states. So please let me read this message as written by the president
4.
of Niger.
He had 4.
Yes, this is the message that was sent by the Niger president. It was written in French, but we are going to read it in English. This is the translated one. I will read it. Tian congratulates Diomaye Faye on his election and promises new dynamics for the Alliance
Alliance of
of
Sahel.
Sahel States, AES. Brigadier General Abdraman Chani, President of the Nation Council of the Protection of the Fatherland of Niger, sent a message of congratulations to Bassirou Diomaye Faye.
And then remember, before the country went into elections, we had an attempted secretive failed coup. So I don't know if he's gonna accept the call. Personally, I do hope he accepts the call. But this is why we go to question again, like I'm saying, we don't know if he was selected by the people or if he was put there by the system, which is the white supremacy, or the people control the world. So him being the
Rem-
youngest.
Remember now that also
Mm-hmm,
Senegal was also part of Mansa Musa's empire.
mm-hmm,
So Mansa Musa's empire was bigger than Europe, all of
mm-hmm,
Europe. So imagine, so Senegal, it sounds like they're trying to rebuild the old empire.
mm-hmm. So that is beautiful. So I hope he really accepts the call. I hope Mali can also, because Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso are working together. So the call coming from one junta means that the rest are also calling on Senegal to join. That is the Alliance of Sahel State. I just hope he's gonna accept that, and we hope to see a change so that the people can stop. We need to see Africans being happy instead of us always demonstrating all
Exactly,
the time.
exactly, Jovi.
You know, we need to see Africans smiling, things working correctly, not always us complaining, because this has been a generational thing where Africans always born into complaining, or we're doing this, we're born into
Most of
poverty, we are
How you doing,
depressed.
man? How you doing? You jumped out here quick.
See, that is what we're talking about. See, it just jumps like that. But anyway, yeah, so we need to see
I muted
Africans.
my mic, Jovi. I muted my
Okay.
mic.
Yeah, I see you. Yeah, so you need to see Africans smiling, happy, not protesting, things working correctly. Like we've been saying earlier, when you talk about lack of employment, this is something that is a system that has been arranged and put there on purpose, where we'll have leaders who will always sell hope to African people, prayers. And the worst thing is the prayers thing, the prayers. Because I've seen all of the African
Exactly.
leaders, they always come in and then say, if it's not Jesus, I'd not be here. I used to be at Choma, used to sell intestines on the road. Now I am a president, so I'm encouraging you also to work so hard to start selling
But okay.
intestines.
If you
Come
sell
on.
tomatoes, how'd you become a millionaire? You didn't get it by selling no tomatoes on the side of the road. I tell you that.
Mm-hmm. Bola Tinubu, make that make sense. William Ruto, he was a wheelbarrow. Used to used to walk with a
Yeah.
wheelbarrow and
Yeah.
sell. He said boil the eggs or something.
Boiled eggs, Joby. But now he's worth $400 million.
Imagine.
How many boiled eggs did he sell? Shit.
I wonder how many chickens did he lay? It doesn't make any sense. So I hope
Exactly.
this guy being very young, and if he gets to join this amazing group that is created by these amazing uh, three democratic countries right now, it's going to help Senegal and the Senegalese people, benefit. So I hope he accepts the call personally.
What they asked him to do, Joe? What they asked him to join the union?
Yeah, so let me read this because
Ooh.
I tried finding this article. I don't know where this guy found it. I tried going deep, but I don't know where this man brought it. But I'm glad that he brought it up because this is something very beautiful and positive. So they're saying Tiani
Good.
did congratulate Diomaye Faye on his elections and promises new dynamics for the alliance of Sahel state. Brigadier General I can't pronounce his name. The Niger's junta's name is so hard to pronounce. But yes,
I know.
Tiani. I'll just call him Tiani, General Tiani,
There you go.
President of the National Council.
That's what I call him General T. Like I call her Sister E. I call him General T.
Hmm. So they're saying General Tiani, President of the National Council of the of the I can't see this one of the
No,
protected. The, I
don't
can't
worry
see
about it, Joey. Don't worry.
this.
Just go past
Uh,
it. Shit.
of Niger sent a message of congratulation to Bosiro Diomaye Faye following his election of president of Senegal. In his message, Tiani hails Faye's victory and describes it as a confirmation of the correct of the correctness of the ideals
Mhm.
of social justice, patriotism, and independence defended by his party. He also expresses his conviction that the two men will be able to give a new dynamic to relation between Niger and Senegal in the sense of asserting our sovereignty and truly defending the interests of our people. That is what Tiani says. And Tiani
Mhm.
reaffirms his commitments to working with FIRE within the Alliance of Sahel State to promote social democracy, sovereignty, and well understood interests of the people of Sahel. So this is very, very, very positive, very beautiful to even
Good.
read,
And it's very
and
positive.
mhm.
Very positive.
and I just hope he's going to accept the call. I'm here to see what's gonna be happening. What's gonna be happening.
I'm
I just
sure.
can't
I'm
wait.
sure. I'm sure. I'm sure he accepted. Just make sure they keep everybody alive because the European is coming. So just understand. You get ready. If it's got to be war, listen, family. We're on the richest continent on the planet. There shouldn't have been no. There was never any poor Africans. Okay, because these white people showed up and stole everything. Why they
Mm-hmm.
sitting over there now? You got like when Joe look at Namibia, white people own 70% of the land. They ain't planning to leave.
It is crazy. It is crazy, and that's why when we question about the accountability of who's gonna be held accountable, as much as Africa, we say that we need revolution. If coups do take over, anything that can happen to save Africans, who's going to be held accountable? Because somebody needs to be held accountable. We know for our puppets, they will be held accountable. That's for sure. They'll have to pay. They will have to. There's no escape zone. You'll have to pay for what you did. But let's go back to the race that has been controlling us, ruling, destroying, killing.
Mhm.
I mean, who among them who's going to be held accountable? Will we see justice happening, or what's going to happen? That is something I'm really, really eager to
That's a good
know when
question.
Africa gets revolution. Are we
That's a
going to
really
chase them, to track
that's
them? And
And will
you're
you
breaking.
because they say now oh yeah, I'm in the woods. I'm breaking. Go ahead,
Okay.
Joby. I'm in the woods.
Come
Damn.
again. I hear you now.
Yeah, I'm in the woods. The thing is, will as African people, where you seek they call it getting revenge. We should call it getting justice. Where you go get
Mm-hmm.
justice because now you got power. You can't get
Mm-hmm.
justice without power. That's why the African
True.
hasn't had any justice, Joe, because we haven't had any power.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is,
It
yeah,
is.
as African people always want to say, no, that happened in the past. Let's just go and forgive and just start anew. No,
Mm.
justice has got to be given.
Yep. Yep. I support you completely. There's no forgiving. We've been forgiven for centuries, but they still come back and repeat the same mistakes because it's very active. Africans think that these people are our friends just because we don't see slavery, being practiced the same way
In your
history
face.
is
Yes,
being told,
exactly, Joe.
where we had them killing people, taking them in numbers. I think that's what literally has gotten Africans so confused that they don't understand that slavery is
True.
here on a daily basis. It is in front of our
True.
eyes, being practiced by even our own leaders, but we don't see it. So
Yes.
no, there's no forgiving. Personally, no forgiving. We're going very deep. We're tracing from the grandchild, from the great grandchild that's supposed to be born. We are going to
Oh,
literally destroy all of you the same way you've been seeking to destroy the African women womb. Because that is because you don't want our generation to extend like that. So we're gonna start
yeah.
with your children, the great grandchildren, with your grandchildren, to your grandfathers, to your parents, all of that. We're going to trace back, and take back what has been taken away from us, including our artifacts. That is something
Yeah.
I really
What you
want to
supposed
see
to?
Africans get so bad. Enough of these fake papers being signed. They're just fake papers, with a
That's
ink.
right.
You
Exactly,
know,
Joe.
Africans cannot
Exactly.
get back
Exactly.
these
Yeah.
things. How dare you?
You can't you you can't get it back because you don't have the power. When you take back
Mhm.
power, you can give it back. Exactly, Joe. When you get
Coming.
power, you
It's
don't get to
coming.
ask. I'm taking my shit back. Period.
It is
You ain't gotta
coming.
ask nobody. Just go
It
do it.
is coming. It is coming. The power you're asking and so scared of, it is coming. And I just hope and pray our people wake up very quick, especially the youth. The call is upon the youth. I don't want to know. I'm not waiting on my dad to realize that religion is all fake. I'm not waiting on my stepmom to realize that, we've been living on a political lies, full of lie, a life full of lies. I want the current generation to be the one realizing, because we have the strength to fight. We have the strength to go on a war. And the moment we realize, like the video you shared, and also, who is Professor Lumumba also was said it today on a video I was to share earlier today. He was talking about how Africa we have, and I think that's a video of long time because I had it talk. He has spoken about this, I think, some time back. How Africa we have different
Okay.
how is it called? Lines, like let me say, when you go to Tanzania, I have to switch up the line, I have to use the Tanzanian code.
Yeah, yeah,
When
yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool.
Ugandan code, like he speaks about the division among us Africans and talks about unity at the same time, and access of internet and technology in Africa and the capability of it. He speaks about also how the same thing I've been talking, how the agenda of bringing, especially the smartphones and all this technology that we have right now, was to destroy and keep Africans dormant, because we need to keep on embracing
Yeah.
that. The same thing I had. Oh, the Chinese are brilliant. The Chinese can do this. Oh, the
Yeah.
Indian, made in China. Because it used to even this one is made in Kenya, apparently.
I got you, Joey. Got you.
I know they got me. That's why redundant. But if you take this phone, you find this is made in China. Of course, this one is made in China. Most of our gadgets. So we used to look at these things and we're like, wait. So our things, all of them come from China. And that's when we started, like I explained from back, like
Yeah,
how
I
Africa
remember.
we used to happy. We used to see cars. We're like, of course, admiring the cars. We're like, I want to have this. I'd love to have
Of course.
this. Like, these people are so brilliant. So when you talk about like something you mentioned earlier, when the current president of Liberia, Boakai, who was saying that we don't need manufacturing companies, we don't need
Sound,
automobiles
sound
and all
crazy.
that.
Sound
We need
crazy.
them. We need
Yes,
them.
Joby. Yes,
Mhm.
you need them. Yes. You
We
need your
need
own need your own industries. He sounds like a man. Africa needs its own industries. He sounds crazy as cat shit.
we do need them very high. It is super crazy, and we need to start controlling our own information, because on this other end, as we speak
Exactly.
about the West Africa, we can see that the mainstream media has come out with other lies about Russia Wagner machineries killing civilians in
That's
Mali.
what I told Demore about that. Said don't believe none of that information. Demore. That's what they do. They
Mhm.
begin their lies when they talking about, oh, we need to have intervention in Mali because it's bad. They don't give a shit about no Africans. When the UN's killing people, they say anything no. They want to talk about the right. So always go back to the source of the information. How the CIA does it. Give fake news. It's a lie. Go ahead, Joby.
Should I wish I don't know if I can share the video because I know we are on YouTube and it might give us a strike if the video you
Right.
shared with
Yeah.
me earlier or about the
Oh,
VACCINEs.
no, that won't be public because she is on TikTok. But even though she doesn't mention too much about it, she doesn't go in depth. She just brushes over, so that shouldn't be bad.
It was the white part, the white people's part that caught my interest, because even Iwaton was listening to it and she was like, "Wait, what? Who's that talking?" I was like, "It's a white man." They're like, "Wait, what? The agenda is to kill Africa?" So I bet she has
Yeah,
a
she,
lot to
no,
learn.
yeah, she like exactly. I told you. Whole mind is messed up. Yeah. Like what? What? Wait, what? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
right.
even when you mentioned Kanye West, she was like, "That's my favorite artist."
Too bad. Too bad for
About
you.
Kanye West this week. It's crazy, but yeah. On this other end, we can see that Mali is the Russia Wagner machineries have been accused of killing civilians in Mali, which is a lie, of course, because we've been seeing so many positive effects taking place between Mali,
Exactly.
Russia, Niger, and
Why
that
would
is
why would they all of a sudden just start killing civilians? And they're trying to get the fake terrorists that the CIA had put in there and the British put in there. Why and the French? Why would they just kill civilians? Whenever
it's
you hear
them.
these fake news, you know it's them trying to do. Look at that! Look at what's going on. The junta is evil. And but see, you know it's a lie, Joe, because you didn't see any of the Malians in the street protesting it.
Exactly. True. And this is one of the way of them bringing back the UN peacekeepers back in the country,
Exactly, Joby.
because that's how these people are psychopaths. And when you try to think about
Right?
it,
Yeah, yeah.
how do you just
How
come
about
up with
that?
a whole lie and a whole title in Mali? Russian Wagner machineries are helping kill the civilians.
That's
You
what
know,
they do.
that is a psychopathic type of and personally the way I despise liars, and trying to think about it, this is just so crazy and out of line, especially for us Africans. These are our information for so long about us as being misunderstood by the rest of the world because of
Exactly.
how they put out information.
Yes, ma'am.
Africans we need to create an organization, collect money from
Yeah.
people, and
Yes.
then go give them a token of 2 pampers or 3 packets of ugali flour, then keep them begging,
Yeah.
keep
They
them
keep the
begging.
rest of the money. That's right.
you know you know
that's,
because
that's
again,
how it works.
the way they manage to capture Africans mentality and the way it works, we also keep on begging. We keep on begging,
Exactly.
for real.
Right. Remember when they call it, they say Africans beg so much their hands are shaped like bowls.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow.
that's wicked. Yeah, wicked. Wicked, Joe. Shit they say. Hey, but
It's
you don't want to show the video of them talking about doing the
Yeah,
noise.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
who
yeah,
they
yeah,
that's who they that's
yeah.
who they are, man.
Fan click sounds. Yeah, it is crazy, man. It's crazy. But they're saying that the Russian machinery group, known as Wagner, is helping the government forces in central and northern Mali carry out raids and drone strikes and have killed scores of civilians. Listen it's the exaggeration for me. Have killed scores of civilians,
Yeah.
including many children. rights of groups are the ones coming with this report. Then I've always said personally, I have, and I don't know if Africans also know this, and maybe most of the people also don't know, but personally, I've come to realize recently that also these human rights groups are the same.
Yes.
Most of them are not true. They are the
Me,
same group working for
yes,
them.
me and Demore, Demore, Amnesty United, whatever they call it, created by the you know who. Go back and search their shit. Exactly. That's an NGO, Joe, but it causes lies and distortions in Africa without saying, oh, that's not the government. That's Amnesty United. That's not the IMF or the World Bank. That's Amnesty. Go find out their funding, Joby, and you'll see. As you got it right, it's the same people.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But they're also adding that Mali, along with its neighbors Burkina Faso and Niger, has for over a decade battled an insurgency fought by jihadi groups, including some allied with Al Qaeda and some Islamic State groups. Following military coups in the three nations in recent years, the ruling juntas have expelled French forces and turned to Russian machinery's units for security assistance instead. Violence has escalated in Mali since Russian machinery arrived. And they are following it is the explanation for me, though.
All alive. All alive. They've been killing the terrorists that they put in there. The Boko Haram, the Al Shabaab, the damn Al Qaeda. That's the CIA and Mossad.
But on this other end, we can see some fact check before I continue with that article. Man, I find fun in reading this article, especially. I find fun in doing what I'm doing because the fun in it, the lies and the fun in it, because there's some lies and fun in it, if you get it. But on this other end, you can see that because that was actually last weekend where we saw Niger telling the US to submit their exit plan.
Get out. Get out. That's right.
Yep. Yeah, and we can see that Niger says that the US will submit a proposal on disengaging troops from the country. And on March 16th, we had Niamey withdrew from a 2012 security accord with Washington that allowed the Pentagon to operate in Niger. And about 1,000 US military personnel are stationed in, and that is $110 million drone based in Agazeda, central Niger. Niamey is exploring new defense partnership on March 26th, and General Tiani spoke with Vladimir Putin about deepening security ties with Russia. So how comes I'm trying to fight terrorism in my country, but why would I go for the same to someone who's gonna make it worse while I'm trying to seek for help? That is what exactly they're trying to say on this article, that Russia, since the Russian machinery came in, the situation has gotten so worse. Why won't you say Israel is killing many children? Why won't you say Israel is killing many children in Congo? Stealing many resources.
They're not. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. So why they say that why they say that the French were killing kids and killing people there, unaliving people there? That never came out. Amnesty was there. They've been there for 10 years, Joby. And we know the French were killing innocent people in Mali, Burkina Faso, and now that's why the people rose up. But you didn't. Amnesty International didn't say a damn thing, Joby.
No. So, I mean, I'm innocent. But Gaza is lying. Hamas is lying. Come on. These people are crazy. But they're also saying that residents of Sahel region, that includes Mali, say Russia present. These are paid goons. Who talk like this.
Of course, exactly.
So one thing, like we've been saying, you also said this, that as much as you can see that there is sovereignty being practiced, democracy that has taken place in these three Western African countries, we need to understand we have not everyone in Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso is woke. Just like the rest of African countries.
Not that they not woke. They know what's going on. Is that they want to be the bootless. They want to be the puppets. They got you got Africans have always sold each other out, Joby.
Yeah.
They want to be the president and get the goodies that the white man has, and then fuck all the other Africans. So you always had traitors in the mix, and that's what they're scared about. The Africans now going to start being ruled by Africans, and the Africans are just people. So when you do wrong, you're going to start really getting that work. Africans going to start executing your ass. So that they don't want none of that. Like that white thing, even his own people kept trying to overthrow him for some money. His own security force kept trying to overthrow him, because you always got some bootlicking handkerchief head Negro. Always,
It is.
always.
So they're saying that
I want to
Mali.
be president and have all the money.
Violence has escalated. No, that there's residents of Sahel region that includes Mali says Russia president does not appear to have changed since the Wagner leader came in, and Mali's Russia-backed transition military government is not only committing horrific abuses, but it is working to eliminate sanctity into human rights situation. In an example of a raid carried out by Russia-backed government forces in January, Human Rights Watch said that the army
they don't change the scam. The same human rights bullshit they did with Gaddafi. They don't change the scam. It's copy and paste with these damn colonizers. But now people know now. People don't like Joe, but people know. The youth know that's complete bullshit. Get out of here. Who's in there writing it? If Niger kicked all you white and Molly kicked all you white people out. So who's writing the article? Where'd you get the information from? You're not in the country. They kicked you out. So who's writing it? It's a lie.
Them, of course, who want the information to favor them,
Right.
favor
Exactly.
me, let the world believe, and of course, because the world this is what we know. We don't know the truth. We don't know how to deal with the
Exactly.
truth.
We need to have an intervention in Mali and Niger. We need to go in and rescue the Africans. She ain't gave a shit about no Africans when the Brits was in there. Yes, because those are our people stealing. Yes. These niggas are not supposed to have their countries back. No.
No.
Get out of here. Go ahead, Joe.
They won't even speak about Haiti, because on this other end, we can see that sexual violence in Haiti has largely increased. Nobody's gonna talk about
They do. Joey, what are they doing in Haiti? They're saying that they say that the Africans in Haiti, Joby, are now practicing cannibalism. The Africans don't practice no cannibalism, Joby.
Wait,
They're
what?
scared of shit like that. Yes, the white man is now saying Haitians are now practicing cannibalism in the streets. They've done it over and over again to Haiti, Joby. Saying they eat each other. I bet you will find out. Go to Google, Joby, when you get a chance to get this. Say the Haitians are now doing cannibalism. They do it all again, Joey. It was a cannibal, Joey. I mean, the cannibal, Joey. It's the Ugandans.
Okay, just see China, cannibalism in China. These are articles from like 2013, 2016, so I can't see a recent one. But yeah, I'm not shocked. Any information they give about us, or I'm not shocked personally. I'm not shocked. Knowing what I know right now, I'm not shocked. Shout out to you, John Mosquito. Karibu sana once again. Shout out to you, Neteru. I see you. I hope you're not back with them comments, so because I'm gonna block you. And you're welcome to Kenya, so long as you're not going to be, doing crazy things here. But shout out to barbecue. Yeah, shout out to barbecue. Jibajaba. For me, I always wonder why the barbecue name though. Why barbecue? It's crazy. But they're saying that the United Nations, which is a red flag, High Commissioner of Human Rights, again, human rights, red flag, published Thursday, published Thursday on situation in Haiti, which is facing intense gang violence, found that sexual violence there is severely underreported. And the report said gangs in the Caribbean country have used sexual violence to spread fear, subjugate and punish the population, subjugate the population and punish the population. And they're also saying that sexual violence remains severely underreported due to community stigma, the silent threat of retaliation by perpetrators, insufficiency of health care and psychosocial service for survivors, and lack of trust in the justice system. Well, this is so crazy, especially with who is giving us the reports, which is the UN, which personally I call it a very big red flag. We know they're the same people who actually the same UN is the same organization that paid Kenya the 100 million first for them to take their troops to Haiti. The same UN, backed by the US, came again and added 36 billion Kenyan shillings to Kenya for them to send their troops to Haiti. So how comes the same UN? I'm not surprised why they're the ones giving us the information, but it is, I don't know who to call on for them to come and help Haiti. Because I'd say the rest of the Africans, we are watching this. Majority of us know what is happening. Actually, I'd say minority of us know what is happening. Majority don't know what is happening, because we can see a large number is in support of the troops being taken there. A large number at the same time is not in support of the troops being taken there. So this is quite crazy to see that what women have to go through because of people wanting to grab land so much in the name of resources. Because we know all this that is happening in Haiti is because of resources and nothing else. But it is so sad to see children and women are the ones who are suffering the consequences of this, and men are being killed. Men are being killed. So this is so crazy. But they're also adding that the report stated in a press release, the OHCHR, I don't know what that means and what they mean, also referred to as sexual violence, in Haiti, as largely unpunished. And the report stated that sexual violence registered the deaths of at least 4,451 people in Haiti. That was last year, due to gang violence, with 3,801 of them being men. Damn. 500, that is a big number. 3,801 of them being men. So, I mean, you have no one to back you up. You have no one to fight for you. You literally are all alone to struggle and battle with your own situation. That is what we can see right here. It's either we have an Africa Union that is working or not, because at this point, I don't know who to call on. I'd call on Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso to invade, but they also have their own issue to deal with. They also have their own crisis to deal with. You can see all that the mainstream media is spinning on them, which is false information. And something needs to be done. I just don't know who's going to do it. That is a question I've had for quite the last few months. Who's going to do it? Who do you think is supposed to come and help Haitians? Who's going to come into the rescue of Haiti as a country itself? Not even the people alone. Not just the people, but the country also itself. Because we're starting the next leader they're going to select, whether a prime minister or a president, whoever's going to take over the country, so that they can be able to deploy the troops, because that will happen. For Kenya to deploy its troops, there must be someone who's selected to present Haiti. But who is it going to be? And of course, it's going to be another coon, just like the prime minister who just resigned. So who's going to be in the rescue of Haiti? That is a worry we need to have. Who's going to be in the rescue of our people? Because today it's Haiti, tomorrow it's Kenya. Tomorrow it's Kenya, tomorrow it's Tanzania. The next day it's Uganda. It is an ongoing situation. So we need answers at this point. We need to be answered. We need to understand what is going on. Let me see if I can put this on before it goes off. Jam mosquito on you. It's about to go off. It's about to go off. Okay, nailed it. All right. All right. Nailed it. So, okay. So the question is who's going to be, the rescue of Haiti. So they're also adding that 538 are also women and 112 are children who are among the killed, those who were killed last year. And between early January and late February of this year, 686 people not involved in the violent exchanges taking place were killed, according to the report. Tackling insecurity must be a top priority to protect the population and prevent further human suffering. It is equally important to protect institutions essential to the rule of law, which have been attacked by their very core. UN High Commission was the one giving this information. Haiti Prime Minister Ariel Henry announced he will resign from his position earlier this month. He did, as gang violence had raged his country, and the government that I am running cannot remain insensitive in front of this situation. That is what Henry said, and they said that there is no sacrifice that is too big for the country. There is. Your lives, including Kenyan lives, the troops who are going to be sent there. There is no sacrifice that is too big for our country. This is for our country. There is. Because that is a big sacrifice that Kenyans, and a big risk that Kenyans are literally doing. One, which is creating division amongst us. And I don't know if Ruto understands what is happening, but I bet it doesn't, because he's not going to be here when Kenya is going to be. But again, this is why I say that we need to go back. When you go back to us first facing justice or someone being held accountable for what they did, I'll go back to say African puppets will for sure be held accountable. For sure they shall be held accountable. But the impact that it's going to make on this history is going to become very effective, not only to Kenyans, but also to both Haitians and Kenyans. This is going to be historically effective for us to be united again. If only probably we tend to understand that this is a funded war, and both countries are being forced to fight against each other, then fine. That would be so easy for us to solve the issue. But we can see Haitians, they're so very mad. They are literally begging Kenya, the government, and the people to stop this deployment, but nothing is happening. So it is so crazy. It is so sad, but I do hope much more would happen. We can see South Africa is pushing so hard for Israel to be, held accountable for what happened in their country during the apartheid, what is happening right now in Congo, what is happening in Haiti. But they're pushing just for what happened to them, and what is happening in Palestine. But they need to be pushing much more. What is happening to Haiti, in Congo, in South Sudan, in Eritrea, in Djibouti, in Ethiopia, in Somali. Because today in Somali, we've had 10 Kenyans actually who were killed by Al-Shabaab. Today, not 10, but 6, sorry. 6 Kenyans who were killed by Al-Shabaab attack. Another group that we keep on talking about that we don't know who funds, and we know who funds, but the rest of the world doesn't know. Who funds them with the weapons and where to attack, like where to attack. So you can see 6 Kenyans today have been killed in Doble, that is Somali, by suspected Al-Shabaab militants. Lioboi Deputy County Commissioner Ali Maduki was the one confirming this information. Mr. Manduku said the 6 are from Meru region in Kenya and have been hawking plastic utensils in Dobe town, and the bodies will be brought to Leboy this evening for identification, and they have been doing business in Dubai for a long time. And they also say that we are yet to know why they were killed. Of course, you know why. You know why. It's not just Kenyans. This is what they, let me read this again. Mr. Manduku could not explain how the 6 found their way into the bay despite a closed border between Kenya and Somali. Kenya announced a closure of the border with Somali in 2011. Despite closure, residents of both countries have continued to interact and crisscross the border, engaging in business deals. Number one, what makes you think just because you ended a deal in 2011 that is going to deny me as an African crossing the border? Where's the wall? Number one, do we have a sort, you know, this crazy. It's crazy how these puppets always act like there's a wall between each African country that we need to cross or that should stop us from trading or interaction with each other. And I'm glad to see actually Africans pushing themselves to go to other countries to start businesses, to make something out of themselves, despite the border closures. So did this make Kenya feel like they were on top of the world because they closed the border in 2011? But despite that, people are crisscrossing and interacting and engaging in business deals. Isn't it a high time as a continent you drop the fake borders, because they are fake? We have no wall, no restriction anywhere. I can go anywhere I want. If I want to use the bush and pass the lions, if they can interact with me and the zebras, I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. So this is all crazy. This funded. There's been a battle between Ethiopia and Somali because of or River Nile, if I'm not wrong. So if Ethiopia has been the one it's been favored somehow to also attack Somali because of whatever crisis they have. But yes, we're gonna follow up and see what is gonna be happening very soon. But also CG Bajaba was saying that all rebel leaders have goofy nicknames. I know, it is crazy. Barbecue. Why the barbecue? It is the barbecue for me. Why did they just have to call him barbecue? It is super insane. But anyway, as we get to move on, I wanna share this video very quickly. I don't know, I think we lost Keith. Maybe probably his phone went off. So I hope he shall be joining us later. If not, we just get to continue. I want to share this video very quickly right here, which talks about, just to switch a little bit from Africa, which talks about the transgender womb and transgender womb and transplants and child sex dolls. And I was trying to find this video, which I was to share with you some time back, but I think I shared with you guys on the chat. I did share with you guys on the chat. But I was to share this video some time back, which was explaining about some cuts to the small hearts passing, allowing sex dolls, dolls to be something to do with just pedophiles and the dolls. So I want to share this very quickly right here as we get to continue. These are white man here trying to explain or narrate a little bit of his understanding. Let me see. Okay, I've not shared my screen, so let me share my screen.
If you thought the world couldn't get any more progressive with transgender rights, just wait until you see what they're going for next.
And trans women get pregnant.
So now this is the nonsense they are pushing. Since when? Where? You are a whole man. Number one, let's go back to the fact that you are a man, okay? Let's just start there. You are a man who's trying to be a woman by doing some surgeries, which are going to be very effective. I just want to see the percentage of the people are going to be so effed up, when your human rights organization can no longer help you get your penis back or even get your body all intact. That is just what I'm waiting personally. And pardon my French, but that is just the truth. Because what is this? What are we becoming? And like I explained the other time, this is what they're trying to push. So that is I now understand why they're pushing it so hard in Africa. This is not just all about depopulation. This is bigger than depopulation. This is all about literally masculinity of African men being destroyed. African women being made not to reason. This is what it's all about, and this is just so crazy. This is despicable.
The answer is maybe in the future, if all goes well.
If all goes well. So they're not even sure. That is what they're trying to do. It's not going to go well. That's just the truth.
Please, God, no. Tell me they're not serious.
It is hoped that, in the future, womb transplants can be performed on trans women, giving them the chance to get pregnant and have a baby.
To be clear, transgender women are biological men, and they want to re-engineer the human body to try and make the impossible possible.
There is currently no technical feasibility to perform the operation on trans women due to a difference in the pelvic and vascular anatomy, the shape of the pelvis, and issues with the microbiome, the network of microorganisms that live in the human body.
The reason why it's currently not technically feasible is because men and women are different. Even little children understand that.
What is this right here?
The pelvis. It's the only bone in the body that's gender specific, which means it's different in boys and girls.
Is it?
Yes. The pelvis's job to protect the organs used for digesting and reproduction, which means throwing babies.
Smart kid, right? Well, it doesn't take a genius to know that you can't fit a larger object through something that is smaller, like the head of a baby through a male pelvis.
Crazy. It was crazy.
Where? Pass where?
This insane idea
exactly.
has already led to one biological man claiming that he wants to be the first transgender woman to get an abortion. You want to see just how evil this is going to get? Watch this.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
And I've saved
I think I need to listen to that part well.
the worst for last. Here is a trans activist desperate to get a uterus transplant, not because they want to give birth, but because they want to get an abortion.
Wow.
Trans woman to have a successful uterus transplant, ovaries and eggs included.
This is called craziness. So this is sickness. They try to make this normal. See, this is a motherfucker that's insane. But you can't say, we're not allowed to say that. Motherfucker's insane.
And I want to be the first trans woman to have an abortion.
With things getting this bad, the Pope has even chimed in on this, calling gender ideology a huge threat to humanity. Pope says gender theory is ugly ideology that threatens humanity. Pope Francis on Friday warned of the dangers of gender theory, saying he had commissioned studies into what he condemned as an ugly ideology that threatens humanity. Addressing participants of a 2-day conference in the Vatican on the evolving role of men and women according to Christian teachings, Francis said what he called gender ideology was a threat because it sought to erase the differences between the sexes. I have asked that studies be carried out into this ugly ideology of our times, which cancels out the differences and makes everything the same, the Pope said. A decent step in the right direction, but seriously, what is there to study? A biological man cannot become a woman, and a biological woman cannot become a man. Period. End of story. I mean, what's next? Are they going to say that a man can produce just as good as breast?
And for Joe be saying, for Joe plans, we got to put this on on private, because the cats, well, they're the ones pushing this dystopia on the world. You can't even say normal shit in real life no more. You guys be censored. Then what we know is all reality. We gotta pretend that reality is not reality. Crazy.
Milk as a woman can? Well, according to the International Breastfeeding Institute,
See?
trans women's milk
See?
is as good as breast milk.
Because they own everything. That's how you know it's a lie. See, they own everything. See how lunacy this is? We know it's a lie, but these motherfuckers own everything. They can write all kind of crazy shit. Go ahead, Joe.
NHS Trust.
Man, they got breast milk.
This used to be the writings of comedic gold in films
Exactly.
that would now, if made
Be
today,
comedic.
probably be considered offensive.
Oh yeah, you can milk anything with nipples.
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
That was funny. But
Exactly.
unfortunately,
Not no
the
more.
reality of all of this isn't. And it's going to get a lot darker from here. You know, I've been warning for years about the slippery slope of the pedophile acceptance movement.
About
right?
about
So watch as
pedophiles.
this senator from the U.S. suggests that pedophiles should be given child sex dolls.
Yep.
While she
And we know,
refers to them
and look, and we know why they want to do that, because they're the ones doing it. They want to decriminalize it. They're the ones down in these damn tunnels and shit, fucking these babies. They want to decriminalize it, so now they can be doing it openly. Take your kid and fuck them. That's the real shit. They used to say years ago, people, keep you crazy. Keep you sound crazy. And now we here. I don't sound crazy no more now, do I? Go ahead, Joe.
as MAPs, or minor attracted persons.
I was completely unfamiliar
Yep,
with
this is the exact video of the link that I shared with you guys for those who caught it.
child sex dolls. So I had, of course, to Google it last night. Was a little scared to put it in my search engine, but I
What
did.
a baby doll.
And apparently, there is research on the subject. Not much, but there are what they call MAPs, minor attracted persons.
No, pedophiles. See, whenever they try to change the language, Sammy, you don't accept it. There's no such thing as that. That's a pedophile. There's no minor attracted persons. See, they changed the language. See, this is George Orwell, 1984 again, like he told you they were going to do. Change language, have you accept all kind of debauchery. It's not no minor attracted people. You're a pedophile, and you're wicked. Go ahead, Joe.
Research that's done on these dolls, guys, suggests that they actually, for people who are attracted to minors, that these dolls actually decrease their proclivity to go out and
And if you know it, all these things are done by what? Europeans. They force Africans into the shit. This is European culture. It's always been their culture. That's what Valentine's Day is. Everybody got a naked baby shooting people with an arrow. And most Africans are not, I'm going to Valentine's Day. You don't know it's about pedophilia. Because you don't know none of their culture. You don't know none of this shit. Oh, look at the naked baby with the wings and the arrow. That's pederastry. That's them fucking a baby. What? What are you talking about? That's Valentine's Day. No, it ain't. Stupid. Go ahead.
Actually gives them a release that makes them less likely to go outside of their home. And what was interesting is the research did not support the same conclusions for people who were adult attracted using dolls. That did not diminish their proclivity to engage other people, but for those with the... So I'm just a little concerned that, and like I say, the research is not very good, it is not comprehensive, but the research that is out there is conclusive.
The same woman who is pushing for this just so happens to also have a transgender son, pictured here shortly before she committed suicide in 2022. So there is a very evil and wicked agenda that is being incrementally introduced to society, and we must continue to call this evil out for what it is. When I started raising awareness about this issue over a decade ago, I
The man
lost a
committed
ton of
suicide.
subscribers, and I was called a bigot in the beginning. But now, more and more people are starting to see this for what it is. It's an attack on God's creation. And those of us who have eyes for seeing and ears for hearing are not afraid to call it out for what it is.
And the sad fact about it, you don't understand white man. If you worshiping your white God in your Bible, that's the devil. That's Moloch. He's the one doing it. He's the one that created you and these rest of these other people. Since I'm putting this on private, I'm going to get real. He's the one created you bastards. That's why everything's upside down. That's why all this filth and crazy shit comes from you people. Okay? Cats with the small hats are his original creations. That's why all this upside down shit happens. It's a mockery against the creator. Because the universe only has masculine energy and female energy. Feminine energy. Don't have no transgender energy. That's crazy shit. Doesn't exist. So it's a lie. But they want you to pretend if you don't go along with their fake agenda, you sound some kind of racist. A woman can't have a dick. And a man can't have a coochie. Sorry. Just not that. It just don't happen like that. You know, it's crazy. Go ahead, Joe.
Shout out to Ochingli the goat. Karibu sana. Na kuteknolojia Yanani, that is Mr. Blackwood Fire talking, yeah?
In the comment section below. And if you appreciate my efforts to bring you this information, please take one moment to check me out at Press for...
Yeah, so that's the video over there, and I wanted to share that because that is what they're pushing, and I've been...
Where'd you get that at? I know that went on YouTube. Where'd you get that video?
Beetroot has become a friend of mine nowadays. You know, too many facts there.
That was on where?
Beetroot.
Yeah, Beetroot. I knew I had to be a Beetroot. I knew it on no YouTube.
Yeah. I'm saying Beetroot has become a friend of mine more than YouTube.
Yeah, no.
Too much truth and facts over there, unlike what you can get on YouTube. Some entertainment nonsense, you know. I'd rather go on Netflix if I want to be entertained. I know
exactly.
I know where the facts are. So
I got you, Joe.
But I do hope Africans this I share this for Africans who get to see this, especially see our videos, because you need to learn all that is happening in the real world, because that is the
I'm laughing because you said when did what was he? I thought he was in the back room. You said she heard the video playing or something?
Yeah, I had not started my show, so I was listening to it. It just sent it to me.
Okay.
Yeah, and she was like, "Wait, what? Who is that talking?" Like, you said the agenda is to kill African people. Yeah. With the VA.
And I think and I think that lady was Kenyan. I think she was Kenyan.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe I saw. Yeah. Maybe.
I think she was Kenyan.
But shout out to Jason Hill who's with us in the building. Shout out to Jiba Jabo saying that all rebel leaders have goofy nicknames. True, I agree. Shout out to Barbecue. Neteru says, Joby, I want you to cook some ugali for me with the beef. Well, come get yourself a wife. She's gonna do that. And come get yourself a wife. She's gonna do that. You know, for me,
who wants you to cook ugali, Joby?
Neteru.
Okay.
But I see it's
back. Okay, there you go.
Byron Scott is saying that it's satanic and sick. It is very actually sick. That is more than satanic. And that Jason Hill says created people trying to recreate people. They can't.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy. That is a good one. Created people trying to recreate people. I know. With what? You imagine how disgusting you gotta be to have sex with a baby doll. God damn. Better put a bullet in your damn head. Just open your mouth and pull the trigger. Shit. And Jibba says that you're not you are a nut if you screw a doll for any reason.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're a nut.
You can't even think about it. How do you like, hey, this is a doll. Nah, I'm in the mood. Oh, go pay some lodging somewhere and get yourself a
They don't
Come
want a
on.
prostitute. They want a kid, Jovi. They don't want no woman. They want a baby. They're nasty, sick.
Psychopaths. Psychopaths. Only psychopaths. But says a virgin woman can't have a baby without a man. I know that's right, but they're trying to tell us that remember that
Y'all be sure they do the AK and they put them in pods. Y'all be showed you last year about them babies in them pods.
it's
Like
crazy.
crazy.
And also see Juba Jaba says a big cheese Karibu Sana. You're saying tune in this morning to learn from Black Hot Fire family, but instead got a WWE hack organ history
Oh,
lesson. What a damn shame.
oh. I didn't know Joey knew.
Yeah.
I didn't know Joey watched wrestling. That shit was
Hey.
crazy. I found out through the other show that Joey knew about wrestling and all the characters and everything. I was like, what?
Yeah, I loved me some. I saw Unsunk, no Unsunken on, but K. Williams was also shocked. John was shocked. I loved Massacre.
Uh,
I
I
loved
was
Massacre.
too. I was like, what? If somebody would tell me that Joey knew who Ric Flair was, I lost all my money. Like, damn, I'm broke. I'm broke. God damn it.
Yep, Jiba Jabba, woo! Ric Flair, I need to know. But anyway, as we get to move on to the major conversation of the day, which I want us to find some articles leading to this fact, is about French lawmakers condemning the bloody and murderous masquerade that happened in 1961, where we had Algerians protesting against France, and they're saying that French lawmakers, let me share this very quickly and see if we can get any articles leading us to much more deep of the story. French lawmakers on Thursday condemned an infamous 1961 police crackdown on Algerian
Hold on,
protesters.
Joey, let me ask you a question before we do this.
Yes.
This has nothing to do. This has nothing to do with this. You been doing Christine's makeup too, Joey? I know you did Sheila's makeup. You been doing Christine's makeup too?
Now she did it herself.
Okay.
I brought them makeup. They asked me for the makeup and I brought it here. So
I figured that. I know it. I know
no,
it.
they just asked me for the makeup, but they
I
had
know.
products of them. So
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like.
I dumped it there.
I like. Who the hell is this? Like, if you guys, I shared Christine's TikTok video inside the WhatsApp, looking all sexy, looking all. I said, stop the thirst trapping. God damn it, Christina. Go ahead, Joey.
They had prepared for yesterday the shooting of the video that we had. So
Oh, that's what they were doing. Oh, y'all for a treat. I ain't see. They're both beautiful young ladies, So hey,
yeah, I told them you need to look good. Don't come here looking all crusty.
Oh, that was okay. No wonder. Okay. That's why she was looking all nice. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell's going on around here? She going on a date after work?
She needs to do her makeup more often. She looks nice with makeup. I like her with the
She
makeup.
did. She looked nice. I was like, who that? But I said, who the hell is this?
Hello to you too, Peter One. Hope you're doing great. Thank you so much for tapping the screen. Shout out to user54. Thank you for the compliments. I appreciate. And Jiba Jaba says, yeah, your mind is gonna be blown. Your mind is gonna be blown about me if you find out more things. It's I had an amazing childhood personally. It was quite interesting, especially my me time. I made my me time amazing because my relatives, despite my mom, were all crazy. So I had to get to find something interesting that is gonna keep me busy from
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Thinking too much. But yes, to the major conversation of the day back in it is about the French lawmakers who yesterday condemned an infamous 1961 police crackdown on Algerian protesters in Paris as a bloody and murderous repression.
Yeah, they started genociding. Yeah.
Making another step in the country's recognition of the masquerade that authorities sought to cover up for decades. The National Assembly Parliament Lower House voted 67-11 in favor of non-binding resolution that condemned the police brutality that occurred on October 17, 1961. And the resolutions also asked that France establish a national day of remembrance. And the 12,000 Algerians were arrested on the crackdown and and dozens were killed. Their bodies thrown into the Sinai River, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, Sinai River. And President Macron acknowledged in 2021 the 60th anniversary of the massacre. Historians say at least 120 protesters died, and some shot, some drowned. Macron's office gave the information by then, and the protesters in 1961 had answered a call for a peaceful demonstration, but French branch of the National Liberation of or FLN, which was fighting for Algeria independence against a discriminatory nightmare curfew targeting Algerians in Paris region. Algeria was under French rule for 132 years until independence in 1962. And probably, is it really free? Is Algeria really free today?
Well, yeah, it's more free than Africa. Those are Arabs. Those are white Arabs. So so they're more free than the Africans are. The French are not in there meddling around Algeria. Those are not African people. Those are the invaders got invaded by their other cousins, the Europeans. So the white Arabs got the country back. So they're not in there like they are in the rest of Black Africa. So all the white Arab countries got free. Morocco, Libya, Algeria, Tunisia, Egypt, they all got their independence. But Black Africa, not so much.
It is well, I believe that again, when you go back to accountability, and which we know that Macron is not going, as much as he is acknowledging the anniversary, and then we don't need no goddamn anniversaries of the reminder.
What I told you is non-binary. It means it's not a law, it's non-binary, so they don't really. It's all for show. They said we're not admitting none of this shit. It's non-binary. We don't admit it. We don't admit it legally. We'll say we did it, but if you're talking about you want some money, nah, we're not doing none of that. It's non-binary, Joby. Go kick rocks, God damn it. Yeah, we killed you. So what?
And
you come talking about. Go ahead, Joby.
I feel like if we had a working AU, African Union, that is when they need to go. If such kind of cases come out, we need to look at countries that are working with Macron, and we need to break all the ties. This is what you see Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso did, and why they are so mad now, coming out with allegations of civilians being killed, while it is not true. We need to break all the ties. We need African countries breaking all the ties that we have with all these countries that colonized us. We need to break the ties. And that's
got to get out.
I don't know if who's gonna answer me this, but I'm questioning about Haiti. Who's going? Because I'm trying to see the effect that is taking place and how this is gonna become effective to both Kenya and Haiti. Historically,
you got a country that's been ostracized and been constantly invaded and taken over because it got free 200 plus years ago. It was the first, and then help all of South America get rid of it. The Africans are so fucking kind of stupid. It was Haiti that helped these other white people in South America get free. Haiti did that. The Africans did that. Freed all the motherfuckers in South America. Helped them get free. And anybody coming up Haiti? No. So Haiti's constantly being exploited, Joby. And so what you got is a bootlicking country like Kenya coming to help with the exploitation. It's not about helping the Haitian, because Haiti's only in revolt because they want their resources to benefit them, like Congo and every other African place. And the white man doesn't want that. That's why you had organ harvesting, sex rings of kidnapping babies. And nothing happens. So that turmoil on purpose. It's just that it's got out of control now, and that America doesn't have the forces no more. So it's got to go get its bootleg countries, Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Benin. Hey, you bootlegging niggas, We need help. We don't got the forces to go in there and put down these Haitians. You don't got the forces right now. You get your ass up and go over there and help us out.
But I'm saying we've been seeing the aggression and the frustrations Haitians have towards Kenya and the government itself. I've been seeing so many videos on TikTok, on Instagram. The Haitians are really, really mad about our deployment of our troops
They're
there.
mad because they're Africans.
Yeah,
Why
I
you
get
got-
that. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
go.
Historically, this is gonna be very effective when you talk about Africa uniting, Africans uniting, no matter
Probably
where
will.
we are,
Exactly.
and it's crazy, some Africans don't know Haitians are black. That is just the craziest part, the same way most of the people don't know Jamaica is not in Africa, or rather
You know?
assume Jamaica.
But because at least they know that. At least they know the Jamaicans are Africans.
Yeah,
At least they know that. They don't know the Haitians. They don't know the Haitians are African. The islands are right next to each other. Shit's crazy.
The effect of this, when you talk about unity, or when Africa is gonna become truly independent, I'm saying that it's gonna be we're gonna have to rebound or rebuild that relationship. If only both countries understand that this is a funded war and we're being forced to come against each other. That is the only way. But if now with the bitterness that Haitians have, and which Kenyans probably don't understand, it's going to
They don't understand it.
a grief between us. It's going to create some hatred
Of
between us,
course.
where Haitians would want nothing to do with us because we never defended them when they needed us. We never tried to stop, and even the rest of the African countries, I believe.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. We need to be there for them. We need to see numbers of people calling out on Kenya for what it's doing. Ruto needs to be called out. All these funds need to be refunded back, but they won't do it because you are the white man said, Kenya can barely even protect Nairobi city. Now they want to go. You want to go on a whole war where
Protect the whole country. Yeah, protect the whole country. Yeah, they're killing people. It's all chaos. You can't even protect northern Kenya. Get out of here. It's all crazy.
It is so insane, and I don't know, man. On this other case of Algeria, and same as most of the African people, what they have gone through, we need justice.
I don't care about Algeria. Shit, those ain't Africans, so I don't care.
Well, I do. I'll call upon. These are the people who did demonstrate were Africans. That is their point.
Okay, they're the black Africans. Okay, because mostly you'll never see the black Algerians no more. Okay, I didn't know. Okay, Joey, calm down. I didn't know. All right.
So they need to be held accountable, and like what they're still performing and practicing right here back in the continent of Africa. But as we get to move on, let me read a few comments, then I'll be sharing our last video of the day that I have coming from Anita Ivy, where Africans are blown by seeing a white man. White Jesus again is trending in Africa. So we end our Friday in a fun way. But I see Jabba says off topic, cool call cap you are spotting today. Thank you. I appreciate Manze. And you're also saying that your lady is never ashy. We can't afford to look ashy. Nah. We can't.
I'm not doing Joby don't lose, but Joby don't use lotion though. She don't use lotion, so I don't know how she don't ever be ashy. Her skin is always glowing, and now she's drinking water. But Joby had good skin even when she's drinking water, but she wasn't drinking water. She's drinking soda. She's supposed to have all kind of pimples and shit.
Man, I'm drinking a lot of water recently, so I'm good, man. I'm loving my skin. It's even someone met me today and told me I'm popping. He asked me what am I feeding? What am I been feeding? My skin is just glowing. I look bright. I look lighter actually than the usual. I think that is what doing justice to me.
But yeah, because you have beautiful skin. You always have beautiful skin. I don't know how her skin always stays good. She was drinking sodas like a motherfucker, man. Soda after soda.
I've not drank soda this week. No, that was different. You made me do it. I did this week just one time. I didn't drink soda. But Big Cheese says, no, Jibajaba says that you can look at a Haitian and tell they aren't white. Kenya has TV, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, we do. We have a TV. Yes.
That's fucked up, Jibber Jabber. See Joey's on the internet. Talking about do they got TV? That's fucked up.
I know
That's a
we
good.
do.
That's a good question. I know, Joey. That's a good question. I think it was Joby or somebody was that Joby. Somebody said that's like what?
Yeah, it's true. It was me.
What?
Yeah, it's true. Most of the Africans, not just actually just Kenyans, most of the Africans don't know Haitians are Africans. They maybe
God
assume
damn.
another race of Chinese and Japan. Same like you can't make a difference between Chinese and Japanese. Yeah, so it makes a whole lot of sense. So also Big Cheese says, I think we are at a point where in America and Africa we're going to have to make them decide to free us or totally unalive us. We have to,
Yeah,
exactly. Also agree with you.
we
I
are in
agree.
that point. Go ahead, Joby. Sorry, go ahead.
I agree with you completely. We have to make a choice as well as Africans. Are we gonna continue being friends with these people? Because they are unaliving us. They are the main reason why Africa is constantly and continuously, repeatedly exploited
Chaos.
and in poverty. You know why Africans, like I spoke about happiness, we always just majority of our people are very sad, and I came to realize this that was in 2022 or 2021. If you try to look at Africans, we're always just complaining, just majority. You'll not see a white man complain if it's not them getting their resources packed and getting delivered. No,
Nah.
that is the only thing that get them worried. You know, did you get to Congo? Are my people working? Are those people getting $2 a day? Fine. Let the billions come here. What are you doing? That is the only thing that has to get them worried. But Africans always, you have to wake up. You have mortgage bills waiting for you. You have
The struggle,
hospital
the
bills
struggle's
waiting.
real.
School fees come again in Africa. You guys are better. You're not paying school fees. So, you're lucky.
I'm
On the
glad I am lucky about that. I'm glad I ain't had to pay that shit. That shit high and it's a fucked up education. Man, let's get out of here.
Then, mind you, when you go to school, you have teachers who are also trying to hit on you left, right, and center. So you're uncomfortable. That was my life. I was so uncomfortable in school. I tell my dad.
Imagine being a child, a teenager, you guys are getting hit on by your teachers. Man, that's got to feel crazy.
It's crazy because they even fought. The whole school knew Joby is needed by 2 teams. That is the deputy and the principal. It was so crazy. When told my dad, is like, nah, you handle it. You're a grown up, right? I'm just 17, 16.
God damn. That's
My God,
crazy.
damn. Okay, I'll handle it. But yes, I agree with you completely, Big Cheese. They have to make a choice, and we also have to make a choice. It is we and them. You know, we have to make a choice as well because we're too friendly. We are too friendly. As much as we're talking about where we need to we need to stop being friendly.
We're friendly people, Joby. We're friendly.
We can't
That's the
afford to be
truth.
friendly with them. Me personally, trust me, I can't, even if I'm Zungu says hi to me, of course you don't want to show that
That was that lady said. That was that lady said in the video we looked at earlier this morning. She said, "You gotta stop being their friend. You gotta stop it. You gotta stop being their." Well, I don't know if you played that one. The one I said the first one you watched was talking about the VACCINEs. Yeah. Listen, the youth though, we gotta stop. These people are not our friends. These people are our enemies.
Yeah, they are. And I also see thank you, Jiba Jaba, and your and graduate with no jobs and disgrace. I know. It's crazy, man. It is so crazy. But let me share this video coming from Anita Ivy. I love this sister of ours here.
Sure. He loves Kenya too. When she go to, I went to Kenya. I just love our people in Kenya. Maybe last time. I just love our people in Kenya. Those are our people. Yeah, that's our laugh. Hey man. Yeah, you didn't know that? Type of Anita Ivy in Kenya. Type it up when you get a chance to go.
I will take it. Let me share this one. That was nice.
Yeah, the whole thing. Our people in Kenya, I just love them. They're fighters. Love them.
I think what I'm gonna do if I'm gonna be able to, but I want to start trying to find networks that are related to us, and then we can start calling them on the studio to have different conversations.
I've been told you that. That's how Spike used to. That's how Spike used to. I told you, start reaching out to people like, nah. I said, Joe, you don't take that. Reach out to people on there, on Instagram, and come over to your show.
Well, like it or not, I'm socially awkward, and you guys have
I
to
know.
accept. You know, I am
Yeah, they don't
socially
know.
awkward.
They don't know that Jovi's socially awkward. Because she's in a little bubble with Black Out Fire. She's comfortable here with us, but she's socially awkward.
I am.
And reaching out to people.
I am. I am a snob. People assume I have a bad attitude, which sometimes I do. So yeah, come correct. That's all. Just come correct. Depends how you come in. Come correct. But anyway, let me share this. Oh, so why Jesus came to dance with us in Africa? So this is what we can see right here. And Africans are very happy.
I want to
Again, this was the one in Kenya.
Abba Father, Abba Stepper. I'm waiting for him to answer my prayers. Can't see he's busy dancing. Our Messiah shout at these guys like it's the waste for me. Who be our? I beg, who be our? Jesus, now here you did. Translating to English, Jesus, is this where you are?
Yeah.
Birthday boy shaking your prayers out. Where is this so I can come meet him myself? Because it's like my angel is telling him something different from what I told him to tell him. When he said he would come to us, Jesus is dancing with the gods. Now, this is one of the comments that particularly stood out to me. Some people might look at this comment and say, oh, it's just 6 words there. This comment is not that deep. But for me, this comment is very deep. This comment has self-hatred in there. This comment has Afrophobia in there. This comment also, like all the comments we have been reading thus far, has white worship in there. In this comment, like the others, this person is calling the white guy Jesus, and this person made sure to put that J there for Jesus in capital letter, right? And this person is calling the Africans in that video gods, right? And the God is small letters. And we know how Africans think of gods that they choose to write in small letter, right? They are, gods that they look down on, gods that are not worthy of reverence, gods that are not important, gods that they literally shit on, spit on, gods that they insult on a daily basis, gods that to them are not worthy of respect, recognition, all that good stuff that they choose to give to, their white God. Now you look at such a comment and you see the dynamic of where this person chooses to place African people versus where this person chooses to place a white guy. But if you think this particular mentality or this comment right here is the worst in the comment section, I'm sorry to tell you that you are wrong. Because there was another comment too that particularly stood out to me. This comment, this person said that the guy standing behind Jesus, the one wearing a white sleeveless top with cross bag, that guy is Judas. And that he's pretending to have Jesus back. This comment gives nothing but white is right, black is wrong. White is pure and good, black is...
But that is what Africans know. I mean, we were discussing that even earlier. That is what Africans know. Nothing else apart from that, especially in the continent.
But I asked the question, Joby. Mm-hmm. What are they doing now that Putin released Black Jesus on their ass? There's gonna be conflict in their head.
Man, I'm certain as much as we can see white people mad, I'm certain the African people are so mad at the same time.
Damn.
I'm certain they are so mad. It's just that I've not been that outside on TikTok, but I know they are very mad. I know.
The entire comment underneath this video is just an evidence of the mentality of Africans. How they see themselves versus how they see white people. For this particular comment, I don't even think I need to break it down anymore. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. And to it's not that deep, folks, of course. Nothing is ever deep to a people. And this person just outrightly said, wow, Jesus, with the cute love emoji there. Is this the person I'm waiting to answer my prayers? and the way I am fasting, tearing eye emoji. This one says, God the Father, come and see your son you sent on earth. The other Africans there, they are not his son. It's the white guy in the middle.
Manze, man.
That is sent to earth. Two person where we they wait for since. This person said. I want to end on this particular comment. This person said, my daughter is asking me what's Jesus doing from here. I made a video sometime back talking about why.
What can you imagine? That is a child. That is a child asking, what is Jesus doing from here? What is Jesus doing on TikTok dancing? That is a child, my God. Oh my God. This is so crazy. Now imagine that child growing up with the now really, with the religion now.
Mine's already messed up. That's how it works.
Nah,
That's right.
I can't afford to have a baby with a dummy, I need a man whose mind right here, is not gonna be effective to my child's mindset.
It's real. That's real. I'll tell you, that's real. I was with a moron. That's real shit.
I cannot afford to do that. That is so crazy and such a shame, but apparently that is what majority of us Africans are going through, and that is the reality.
That's right. And I know Big Cheese gonna talk shit tonight, but it's Friday. I told you I gotta leave out to the Texas border Sunday. I gotta do 2 shows. I'll be on the night. I'll be on the night. You guys go on the WhatsApp chat room and give me some stories. I can research quickly. Don't have no time to do no bunch of research. I'll be on tonight and tomorrow. So just give me some stories that are relevant that I can put together quick for the night show. 9:00 Eastern.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can find the one that she was in Kenya as we get to wind up, see what she was doing right here.
Yeah.
Ivy Anita.
Kenya.
Okay. Oh.
She was there for like almost a month. Either sometime last year or the year before last. 2022 or 2023.
I can see it. Anything close to it? No.
Well, probably not written like that, so you got to go. I do videos. I don't know which ones they were. It's been a minute now. It's been about a year and a half.
Let me share this. No, I think we shared this sometime back now. I don't want to share that. We shared when we had the white man saying that white people are true indigenous of Africans, black people are actually the invaders. Yeah, so I can't see it, but if I find it, we'll share it on WhatsApp. Maybe
if I find it, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, but anyway, I see Big Cheese says, let me go to the comments.
You're probably talking shit about me because I had to go to sleep. I had worked 15 hours. I said, fuck Big Cheese. I'm exhausted.
I see. Jabba says Africans need that you people attitude like them. I know. And I also see Joyson Hill says that they bring a black Jesus to Africa, they probably stoned him. They probably did. No cap. They probably did do that. And Jibba says that loan me. No, I can't. I'm so sorry. I'm broke, man. I'm broke. I can't loan you not $200. I just paid my rent, so hell no, I can't. I want to come to Kenya and dress like Black Jesus and get that bag. Good idea. I have the robe and sandals. Well, welcome and go to Mombasa kindly. That is where your people belong. Your type kindly. You find people who gonna give you free love in Mombasa, like them ladies, So they won't mind if you're Jesus or not, so long as you're white. So Just come as you are. Come as you are, actually, literally. Come as you are.
That's that right, boy. The white man move around like God in Mombasa, baby. I know it. I've been there years ago. That white man like, yeah, God damn it, I'm here. White God, white Jesus is here.
Isn't that what Jesus says? Come as you are, you know, I
That's
accept
right.
you.
Come as you are.
Sister Joel, karibu sana. Nice to see you. Hope you had a beautiful week. You're saying, everyone, let's all rejoice for all beloved chosen one. Joby has finally awakened to embrace the ancestors in her to finally embrace the joy of having planet, braid, locks, hair, conscious, and beloved. Thank you for the compliments and karibu
Hey,
sana.
what do you guys think about the new girl, E? Irritan, right? Let me know. What you guys think about the new girl? I like her. Joby says she's awesome, but I like her.
Yeah, she wants to be my friend so bad. She's cool.
Does she? Oh, hold on, Joe. Now, Joe, see this? We gotta. Hold on, Joe. You ain't talking. Joe. What she say? I know she want to be your person.
It's between me and you guys, you know. She just wants to be my friend. That's all. Like she asked me what type of gifts do I like. I told her, does one get to choose a gift? You know, you just bring a gift. So yeah, you can tell from that she just wants to be my friend.
Joby don't chill with no. Joby don't.
We need to go out.
That's good. Joby don't chill with the girls, y'all. Joby usually with the fellas, if y'all don't know. That's why she was talking about wrestling today. Joby don't chill with Joby. I tell you one thing. Joby can't talk about no wrestling with no Iwatan. I'll tell you that right now. What are you talking about, Joby? Ooh. Triple H? What's that?
Actually, she can't relate to even our own songs, Kenyan songs. So you tell me, how is she going to relate to?
Yeah, how did she grow up in Kenya? You know, because I was looking today, and she knows the song that I read no song, and she was like, you don't know that song? And she knows all the white people pop songs. I was like, how? And then the funny thing, Parvin never talks about nobody. Parvin's like, I can't keep with that accent. I said, what you talking about? What you talking about? She sounds like, if you guys, yeah, she's very quiet. If you guys, it'll put you up. You guys are from California. And you guys, everybody knows the white Valley girl accent. The Valley girl. She sounds like a white California Valley girl. Okay, to me, what are we talking about today? Like, what?
But I also see Jibba says, I want to capitalize on this Black Jesus stuff. And I also see Keith do a story on how you always line about how you're going to do a show.
Listen, yeah, no good nigga Joby. He didn't just throw me on the bus. He threw me on the bus and he kicked me underneath there.
Immediately. He didn't even wait for you to finish that discussion.
I do 3 shows a week with Joby, and then I try to do 2 shows, but sometimes I just do 1. I still do more shows than that. I still do like 4 shows a week, and I still ain't getting up for these Negroes. It's crazy.
Shout out to Dina. Nice to see you. Been a long time. I hope you have been listening.
Dang, I ain't seen Dina in a minute. Wow.
Manze, it's been a minute. Karibu sana. Kindly, you guys, if you're not signed in onto the network, ensure that you do so that you cannot be missing our shows, or rather our, in case our YouTube channels are taken down.
Yeah, we ain't seen Dina since we fired Katie ass. Shit.
No, it's been since last year, man. I've not seen her in a while. It's been a minute.
Okay.
You just wanted to say that.
I sure did. He Joby know me too well.
You just wanted to say that.
Joby know me too well. That should be funny. Like Joby knew before I got it out. When you got a little Christine had filled in for a canvas, and before I got it out, I was like, what the hell? Listen, I know Keith's thinking, what the hell is going on right now? I'm sure I start laughing.
Yep, I know it. I know it well. But
Yeah, no, that shit's hilarious.
Zimbabwe says, Keith, I saw reports the captain of the ship in Baltimore,
In
where
Baltimore?
only one report.
Yeah, they said, I believe it's on purpose. Remember, they're trying to slowly destroy the country. The cats with the, you know what, the cats with the hats. What happened is they're trying to destroy remember, these are crucial logistic points. Remember, they want to starve our ass. So, so we know that wasn't an accident. No big ass ship just hit no damn bridge. Nobody know what's going on. We know these things are on purpose.
There's a video I saw on BitChute I'll share with you guys on WhatsApp, which was explaining some bits of that.
We found it, Dina. We caught it trying to steal your grocery bag. So we said, hey, you can't be fucking around with Dina's groceries. What is wrong with you? So we had to let her go.
Jibba says Iwaton is cool, and I also see I don't know about the shade, but I also see big Jibba says it's crazy. Jibba Big Cheese says, Keith, how about a show on how they're giving PDD a wake up call to cover up?
I wasn't gonna do that. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I got to do a little more research on P. Diddy. They didn't arrest him, but they arrested one of his sons. Right? They arrested one of his sons. That's the show, yeah, because because he was Jeffrey Epsteining a lot of these actors. I mean, a lot of these Hollywood cats having sex with these rappers. He got 50 Cent to turn all the bag. That's what this nigga talking about. He wanted to take me shopping. Man, nigga, I hit you in your mouth. Take me shopping like I'm some kind of woman. What we talking about? Take me shopping.
Jibba Jabba says, sorry. Jibba Jabba says, did Iwaton go to school with Mzungus? I bet she went to expensive schools.
You know she did. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, because they told me them always scared to ask. So we knew I was going to ask. I said, hey, what's with that accent, man? Well, I went to schools with white people, and my mom's Ugandan. Ugandans don't talk like that. And I went to school with people from outside the country. Just say white people. You ain't go with no black people outside the country. And I hung around with them. I didn't hang around with these filthy niggas in Kenya. I went I like Joby. I had to snoop. I went on a TikTok page. Go to Iwaton, Lagoria, whatever the hell. I don't know how to spell it. I mean, not Instagram, TikTok.
I'm like, kids already found out on TikTok. You are. I was like, nah, you're a whole CIA of your own.
Yeah. Yeah, I found out. Yeah, I don't know an Instagram thing. Go on TikTok. You guys on TikTok? Go to Iwaton. Huh?
She's on TikTok. I didn't know she was on TikTok.
Yeah, she's on TikTok. Go on. I don't know. I know all y'all on Instagram. That's when they be thirst trapping. Instagram got too many thirst trapping for me. So I went to. I don't be on Instagram unless I go see. I see what the girls posting. I just watch Joby's stuff now because it's always side by side. I don't be on no Instagram, but I be on TikTok. I had to look for her name. It's there. So I was like, oh, okay, here we go. So go to Iwaton, Longoria. Iwaton, Longoria, on TikTok. And you'll see it. She knows it's about, good morning, family. Make sure you're well. Make sure you're eating correctly. And it's a lovely day. I'm like, shit. Am I in England somewhere? Am I in a mosquito house? What the hell's going on? Lovely day.
Maybe those who are interested, that's the name over there.
That's the name. You guys go to TikTok channel. It's nice, and I don't know. Shamani and Joey tell me that Instagram has more class. That's where they be doing the thirst trapping at on Instagram. I don't know what be going on over there.
I also see Jiba Jaba says, kid, they're blaming the Baltimore bridge collapse on the black mayor. And Dina says the ship got too many questions. Jason says, yeah, people going crazy on TikTok about Baltimore bridge. And you're also saying too many unanswered questions there. That is Dina. And just saying that, oh Lord, don't mess with my grocery. I know that's right. Don't. Jason also says that hopefully California ports don't get hit with the atomic bomb in one of those containers. And Jabba Jabba says that they say 3 years. They say 3 years before they start rebuilding.
Yeah, before they rebuild, it's gonna be out. It's gonna take them like 7 years to complete the construction. 7 to 10 years. So that's a major trucking logistics area. So it shuts down food going for certain areas in the Northeast. That's a major, because they don't lie, because remember, Baltimore has a tunnel and trucks are not allowed to go through the tunnels because it's chemicals. A lot of trucks carry chemicals. So that was the route they had to go. So now that shuts down traffic going to the Northeast, going to Philly, New York City, and everything else coming out of the South to feed people. These things are all on purpose, family. It's not accident. There's no damn boat just hit no damn bridge and shit by accident. You're crazy. And knock it down. Because if the guy was knew he was lost control of the ship, he would have went to hit the pillars and it wouldn't have knocked down the bridge. He would have maneuvered because you say he lost control of the steering, right? But he would have maneuvered the boat to hit the pillar and not the bridge itself. And the pillars would have stopped the boat without tearing the bridge all the hell up. But you know, this is on purpose. Same thing they were doing, they blowing up all the damn food processing plants around the country. Oh, it's a fire here. This one's got blown up. Chicken plant's done. These all lies. But you got Bill Gates buying up farmland here in America and in Africa. This is about starving us out. Why the fuck is he buying farmland in Africa? Because the thing was always to genocide black people. So, yeah. But that's it. Go ahead,
it should be a private eye. He's all CIA on TikTok now, you know. And now
I blame that on Big Cheese, no good ass. He fucking put me over there. I refused for years. That TikTok app is the best thing since sliced bread, Jack. They say it's a gutter, Shamani and Joby. I don't get I don't get none of that stuff they talking about. I don't get nobody twerking. I don't get no naked women. Shamani even knew this thing called TikTok after dark or TikTok at night. I'm like, what?
TikTok after midnight. Yeah, they go work there for $1 or 50 cents. You know.
Well, I never heard of no shit like that.
Yeah,
I never heard of that.
At some point, Kenya was looking for to ban TikTok. That was not the recent information, but last year, you know,
yeah,
pushed to ban TikTok because of such kind of behaviors. So
I never get TikTok is instant knowledge for me. I said this is the best app. Shout out to Big Cheese. This is the best app. 10 times better than YouTube. 10 times better than Facebook. That's why they want to ban TikTok. You know, they want to buy it. Cats with the small hats want that shit. Shout out to people on TikTok that know it too. They want control of it because it's one of the few places where you can actually get some truth. It censors, but not as much, and it's too much shit in real time. That TikTok shit is real. I can't believe I used to talk to this bitch. Keith, you need to get on TikTok. Nah, I ain't fucking with that shit, bitch. Joby, I'm not fucking with that shit. Nah, hell no. Now, that's where I'm at. When Joby go live, I don't know that she's on YouTube. I'll be on TikTok.
Yeah, that's true. He's always on TikTok. No cap. When he wakes up, before he sleeps, you know, when he's eating, whatever he's doing.
Yeah. I'll be on TikTok, man. I ain't lying. That's my shit. That's my app. I ain't lying. Fuck that Twitter. Fuck that Instagram. I got the girls down doing all that shit. Thank God they're gonna build a number. I don't be on none of that shit. I'm on TikTok, baby. They say, "Are you a TikTok?" I'm like, hell yeah. I'm TikToking so much. I'm making commercials on that bitch. Do you? Would you like to have your tampons, lady? They're nice and fresh. Bring your tampons here. They're best one. Now the link is below to keep yourself fresh and clean.
This is kid. Kid be like, family. So I got this cup right here. I don't know where. You know, I've been using this one, but this one is broken.
Show me no good ass.
Like, so I want you guys to click the link down below on my bio. You can purchase made in Kenya cup, not made in China. Oh, crazy.
You guys go check my bio. You guys go and tell the truth. I didn't make like 3 or 4 commercials. Shit. I gotta get that money for the studio, goddammit. Shit.
But honestly, Dina is asking, who is Iwaton? Iwaton is the lady that has replaced Katie.
Katie.
Yeah, we had to let Katie go. Today is her birthday. I see Shumani, she went there, and whatever happens, man.
I know Shumani went there. How do you know?
I'm a seer. You forgot, you know. Right. I can tell the discussions even without asking who you're talking to. Like, I can tell, you know.
Because Dina Mosquito said he's seen an Instagram page. I wonder what I like to see that shit. I'm blocked. I'm blocked. She blocked us on every damn page. I'm blocked. Damn it. I'm blocked.
Well,
I don't got the computers that we got in the back room. Joby, we got all these computers guys in the office, and Joby knew how to go. And Joby said, "That's your girl." I said, "What girl are you talking about?" Joby's on the TikTok page.
Yeah, see,
how they were about to come and evict her ass. She had to hide the lock.
I saw it on TikTok, and Shmani had posted it, so that's why.
Okay.
And then my stories, because in 2022 we celebrated our birthday in Tanzania, so my Snapchat brought me the notifications of the stories of the pictures that were taken that time. So yeah, that's how I knew. And I see this. Dina
they
says,
look happy, like they're having fun.
It's just pictures. She just posted a picture of whatever they have attended together, like us in Mombasa, us going to club, whatever.
Okay.
She combined the picture on a TikTok. I think it's on a TikTok page or something. But
ain't no more clubbing for a dick. She can't go get drunk no more. She gotta get drunk early. They just shut down the clubs, Jack.
Be drinking at home. Thank you, Sister Joel, for the compliment. I was just telling the family, I've noticed my skin tone has lightened for the past.
Skin is beautiful. Your skin tone ain't light. It's just nice and glowy. Just
I have lightened, kid. Like it or not. That's
God damn. All right,
Sister Joel just came in and she noticed. How can't you notice? I mean, how? Why?
I don't think your skin. I think your skin is just pretty. You got beautiful skin. That's it. I don't know about the light now.
It has smoothened and then I've become a little bit light, just a little bit lighter.
All right. Okay.
Not drinking. I'm just drinking water. Not doing drugs. No, I'm good.
Yeah.
So yeah. Right. That's why. And I also see Dira says TikTok junkie. Yeah, kid is a TikTok junkie, that's true. And
I am. Yes, look, I'm so much of a junkie, TikTok knows it. Now I know Big Cheese has seen this thing. I know Joby don't be on no social media. Joby don't. So I get this thing on TikTok. You will check that it says, "Hey, have you been on TikTok scrolling?" First I said, what is this shit here? Have you been on TikTok strolling? Put down the phone and go do other things. Go outside for a walk. I said, motherfucker, they trying to like you crazy or something on this shit.
Kid also said that, "Oh my kid, what did you do for her to block you?" Well, catch up with Kid on the episode of Story Making. She shall tell you all the details.
And, that's why she blocked. That's why she blocked her. We fired her ass. What you mean? Why? We fired her. That's why she blocked this shit.
Yeah. And Juba Java says, is she living rent free in your mind? Me. Man, I'm worried about.
That was she told Joby. Joby didn't know what that meant. Joey, she's not saying you're not paying your rent. She said you're constantly thinking about her. You always thinking about her.
I was about to knock her out. It's just that she was
Yeah.
talking to me that day, and I was like, man, if I catch you,
No, Joey almost hit. Joey almost hit her in the head with that vase in Mombasa.
I had already done it before thinking about it, you know.
Did you hit her in the head? I thought somebody stopped you. I thought somebody had stopped you from hitting in the head.
No.
I know you hit in the head. You never told me you hit her in the damn head. Goddamn. I thought they said they stopped. They said they stopped you. Oh shit.
Before they'd stopped me, I'd already done it. So no.
God damn.
Yeah. Crazy. But anyway, I'm not like that. My skin, Dina, I said I've been drinking water. That's why my skin has lightened. You know, when you take care of yourself, you look good. You know, so that's all.
Yeah, you get, and then you get to bust people in the head with vases and shit.
Yeah, we're not promoting violence, Sister Dina. We just say, you know, sometimes you gotta put someone on their place when, especially when they're being disrespectful.
Talking crazy.
Not once, not twice, not thrice. You're not gonna talk crazy to me. I forget if we're working together, my friend.
It ain't got bad, guys. She just talk. I kept trying to save Kate and said, we just let her work it out, but she got talking too crazy. Then she want to talk crazy to me. That's when Joey start laughing. Now you got it now, yeah. But I'm the boss. I'm the boss. You gotta get your ass out of here.
Man, because I was tired of defending myself. Like, yeah, this time, you know, gotcha. But anyway, family, much
What's
love.
up, family?
Day. Have an amazing weekend.
We'll come back on the night talk about P. Diddy nasty ass. If you want to see this, go to. I think Joey got this on Rumble too. So, guys, we pick this on Rumble or whatever other chat. I mean, on Facebook. You go on Facebook and see it. On YouTube, I put this on private.
Nah, she wasn't. Katie talks crazy even when she's sober. You know, she doesn't know the words to put or where to talk sometimes. You know, so yeah.
Joey, I mean,
when she's drunk, she's worse. So.
Katie's like an undercover drunk. You guys know she's like a slush. She gets tore up, and then she be busting it open.
Much love, family. Have a good
I knew that was gonna be there when I said that.
On Monday.
Remember
to catch up with Demore tomorrow and HR as well. So have a good
weekend. And Spikes will be in, family. We're gonna do one Swahili class tomorrow at 5 to 7. That's what time is that? 5 to 7. That's like 9 o'clock, 9 or 10 o'clock tomorrow. Spikes will do one Swahili class there because he's teaching Demore something. Then you won't see him no more in the studio. Joey don't want his ass there. He'll be doing it from the house.
You said what? He's gonna be here?
Yeah, he's coming there because he got to teach Demore how to set the articles up on the network on the website. So I said, since you're there.
At what time so I can know how early I'm coming to the studio?
No, he's gonna be after 8. Gonna do the show because HR show get done like 5 o'clock, right?
Oh yeah.
4 o'clock, something like that. Yeah. So he's gonna be there about 3:30. Okay. And just do the Swahili show. At one time since he's there, he's gonna do the Swahili show, and then that's it. No more in the studio.
It's crazy. So, but anyway, much love, family. Have a good weekend.
Much love, family.
Asanteni sana to everyone who has been with us. In case maybe you found us like Dina, kindly subscribe. I don't know if you are on our WhatsApp page, and if you ain't, you should be connected.
Put inside the. Can you put the thing? I can't put inside my phone.
No, you can't.
Can you put inside the chat room? I don't know if you can or not.
I don't know if I can. I doubt if I can. I doubt if I can. Let me see. I doubt.
What I do is, guys, go. If Joey can't do it, go to our go to Black Empire Network. If you got the app or you got the website, go to the show page, and I'll click the link inside this. You can try the WhatsApp. I don't know why Big Cheese hasn't joined the damn WhatsApp, but I'll put the WhatsApp thing in there so you guys will know, when we're down and what's going on. We're always on the network. We're always live on the network, so hey, booyah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't share the link from here,
That's
so
okay.
excuse me. You guys have to join us on the website. So have an amazing weekend once again, and see you guys on Monday. I see Jason says Spike's got cooking oil already. You're crazy. I'm not. Security search. Security search. Yeah.
Look, I tried to get Spike just to come in on Sunday. Spike, Joey went to sleep and then woke up. No, that ain't gonna work. I got a text him. No, that ain't gonna work. No. All right, Joey, calm down. Shit.
I thought about it. I was like, nah, my head is not settled. So I gotta tell you, I'm not okay with that. So, nah.
Much love, family.
Yeah, have a good weekend.